Sweet people, let's grab a quick coffee and get some inspiration on brand building and creative work. Today, I want to talk to you about the sound of your brand.
Freshly brewed inspiration, delicious news, and hot tips to wake up your brand building. This is the Creative Coffee Break with Marc T.
How does your brand sound like? I mean this as a creative challenge. You probably think of a jingle or a sound logo right now, a catchy 2-second hook line, and those are fine. They work great for videos, trailers, apps, and advertisings. But let's think about brand sound differently for a second. Sound is the first sense you develop as a human being. Even in the womb, you already hear voices, music, sounds, and I believe that's why we still, as grown-ups, have such a deep emotional response to sounds. Hence, it's a great opportunity to give your brand a deeper level of connectivity with your audience. Even if you don't have a podcast or a video channel where you can use the sound and music right away, try and think of it as a creative challenge. What does your brand sound like? What genre of music fits your brand, your style, your values? Some feel-good reggae tunes, some timeless classical music. What feeling do you want to attach to your brand? Or think about classics like Peter and the Wolf or leitmotifs as we know from movie scores. What instruments represent your products and services? A subtle piano, a full-blown electric guitar? Are you a major or a minor key? Are you simple melody or a complex jazzy chord progression? And what sounds suit your brand? Maybe you find some signature sounds that your products already make that you can fold into your brand sound. I use this creative exercise with a lot of my clients. The result does not have to be the brief for a composer or the task to really find some music. But since sound is so strongly connected to memory and emotion, it amplifies your imagination. Images, settings, lighting, mood. Thinking about music makes you think about a lot of other things and opens up new connections and ways to stage your brand. And who knows, maybe you'll really find a sound or a score for your stores, your apps, or even your phone waiting line. Let me tell you about the sound of my studio. For my Sweetspot studio, I chose guitar-centered music, blues and rock mostly, for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's attention-grabbing, it's energetic, and also it's strongly connected to improvisation and creative crafts. Another reason is that it stands out from other design studios that often revolve around minimalistic electronic music. But most of all, I have a personal connection to this kind of music. As you can maybe see on Instagram, I play the guitar myself. I do it for over 20 years now. To me, it's strongly connected to the art of storytelling. In a very archetypical sense, you sit around the fire, someone tells a story, someone plays guitar and paints emotions in the heads of the audience sitting there. So to me, choosing this music is also a very personal statement that fits my style and the style of my studio. So, sweet people, with this coffee break, I just want to make you think about what your brand could sound like in terms of sounds and music. And with this, our coffee break is over. Some food for thought on brand sounds. If you decide you really want to work with this creative technique or you really want to develop a signature sound, feel free to reach out on my website, sweetspot-studio.com. And that's it for today. Stay caffeinated and I'll hear you next Wednesday.
This podcast is produced by Sweetspot Studio. New episodes each week, wherever you listen to your podcasts. If you enjoyed the show, leave a rating and subscribe to never miss an episode. Find out more at sweetspot-studio.com.